Microphone is on. Oh, there. Stop is on air. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Farming Simulator 25 on Alma, Missouri. And I have a fatal case of man flu, so currently I'm dead. No, I'm just doped up to the eyeballs with a lot of medication, and yes, it's snowing in Missouri. Actually, it's snowing a lot of places. It was snowing like this morning, last night. So we have a lot of snow outside in the real world. But I set this guy off doing a contract. Obviously, it's 33 degrees. The ground is not frozen, so we're all good here. Don't know what he's doing. I think he's filling in those gaps there. It looks like it. So he's done all of this block. Started there. Did a bit of that. And now he's going to go down there till that's all joined up. And then he'll run from here all the way across and join everything up and finish it off. But yeah, it's going to take him a while. And meanwhile, we have other things to do. So, look, lots of vehicles sit here doing nothing. So let's do that. And you can follow... Oh, start to the engine. You can follow that guy. And we'll drive this one. So, trip down to the BGA, drop some stuff off, pick some things up. And it is December, so we are going to be selling a lot of things. We have a lot of money. I have sold 2/3 of our sugar beet harvest already. There's still some more to sell, so we'll do that on the circuit we're taking now. Oh, good grief. Now, all of the fields have been ploughed that needed it, limed that just limed. Just spread line on everything. And, yeah. As things go, things are good. I fed the cows this morning, so they don't need anything else. And there's still about half a thing of stuff. Whatever it is. Now, BGA's been running a little bit short on produce, so the plan here is to get that all seen to. So we got a good supply. I think I've probably dropped about 5 loads of manure there, and the slurry tank has 1 load, but we didn't run out of slurry at the BGA, so that's been in full production. Okay, I'm going to pull up here. Hi, train. He's still doing his thing. Okay, you can go home. You can also go home. And we'll take this over here and get this filled up. As I said, we have a lot of things to sell today. I think that's 16,000. Yeah, we've got 2 tanks of methane here. Just noticed. Takes a while for the snow to restart when you jump between tractors. Alright, tip you up. And of course, we don't get paid for any of this. We just keep the digester fed. So that's the first one. else here. And we'll take this one over there. Oh. Okay. You can dump slurry there. I think I'm dumping it in that pipe, but okay. Still close enough. It's a while to empty. So we go look at the farm. We now have almost no manure, almost no slurry, almost all the food. Probably need to dump a straw bale in there at some point. Oh, we could. Might want to carry some milk out. The sheeps and the goats are... Yeah, we could drop some hay in there. And the horsies have 25,000 litres of manure, so no worries there. Manure is topped off completely. Slurry is but both in production, so no worries there. And we don't have a lot of wool or milk at the moment, so don't worry about that. So, meanwhile, I presume the tank is empty now. We will turn that around and park it behind the tractor. We'll bring these back to the farm later. You are full. Time free. Trip to town and back. Excuse me. I'm going to be coughing and sniffling and just everything today. And not talking much, because that's not particularly comfortable. And this stream may end fairly soon-ish. We will go for as long as I can, but if I start falling asleep, then we'll call it there. But we'll go until then and get stuff sold. I do like the textures on the road when we have weather events. Anyway, there's also a field up here we're going to be cultivating as well, but obviously we're working the big one and that's only halfway done. So, let's find the gas station. Now, I have too many cut sugar beets to go on the train by 9,000 litres, which is, well, it is what it is. But once all this is done, I will be transporting some of the regular grains over to the railroad storage as well. Railroad storage only has room for 500,000 litres. Our sugar beet storage could store 1 million, which is kind of a good thing because we had 909,691 litres all told of sugar beets. So I spent yesterday evening getting all of those transported over to the rail yard. Because of that, I had to sell 2 loads just to make room. But no more sugar beets on the farm. I've sold the sugar beet harvester and topper, which accounts for some of the money up there, and I've also sold the sugar beet storage shed. which is another little bit of money. So a little bit of income, not entirely related to Sugar Beets. And then I think we've got about $100,000 of Sugar Beets still to sell. So we'll get those done as well. I did buy the 8R, the used 8R. So we now have 2 big tractors on the farm, 2 mid-sized tractors on the farm, and a small one. But, that should make what we can do a little bit more flexible, which I'll be happy with. Is this the place? This is the place. I should look further right because there's all those propane canisters or methane canisters over there. And we got a good environmental score at the moment, so there's a lot of income. Bonus. Oops. So 6,500 plus 800. Maybe I'll go over the top. Don't usually go back this way. Oh, no, that's fun. We need to get one more load of methane. That's it. And then, oh, you are pulling out in front of me, you dozy station wagon. All right. So yeah, Christmas is over. We are now getting into the new year. Kids are up with Grandma. They made it very, very tight visit. Grandpa's been sick for Christmas. They left. Boy went home on Saturday. They were travelling up on Sunday. Now, Sunday, we were expecting ice storms in northern Michigan, and then potentially anything up to 2 to 3 feet on the Monday. I don't know. Nobody's told me what the weather was like up there, but they're up there till Friday. And of course, what nobody knows is the snow going to be clear by Friday? Because if it's not, they might still be stuck up there. Their mum was admitted to hospital yesterday, so they might come home from Grandma's and settle with us until they go back to school, which I think is probably Wednesday next week. So they've still got a full week off school. And the reason for their late start, they're moving to a new school. So new school has been built, and all of their individual schools are relocating to that big school, which frankly is a good thing. We used to live in Chelsea, and Chelsea has a massive school with all the, all the labs and everything, and unfortunately, Chelsea decided they couldn't, having got loans to build the school, they then decided they didn't have the money to run it. So the kids are still going to the 20-year-old school buildings that are falling down rather than moving into the new one. And it's been like that for 15 years now. So they have a nice new school building which they just don't use. I think a church uses it on Sunday, and it's used for community meetings, but it's not used as a school because they can't afford it. So, yeah. Okay, get that filled up again, and leaves about 2,000 litres of methane at the BGA. It's a very low level income, but it's something. Slow it down. No train coming, that's good. Didn't go airborne crossing the railroad tracks. What is the time? The time is almost 1 o'clock game time. So we're into the afternoon. I don't think what else I've seen this week. So again, it's been a short week, so 2 days of work. Not a lot happened. A couple of things I needed to investigate. A lot of things going wrong that weren't my responsibility, but sometimes I'll look at it just to see if I can figure out what's going on, but if it's firmly in another team's area of responsibility, I'm not going to mess with their programs because I have enough hassles with that anyway. It looks like one of my main programs, it's supposed to cycle through a set of processes whenever you change something on an order line. And it looks like one of those got disabled, and I don't know when and I don't know by whom, but it's supposed to cycle through that particular set of processes if you change a thing, and it's not. So weird, but people mess with stuff and I don't know what's going on. So, and usually it's the PC team saying, oh, that's not working right because it's not working right. And far too many times they say that. You need to fix it. It's like, well, it's been running that way since 1990. It's the way the business does things. Or we don't want the business doing things that way. It's not a fix, it's a rewrite of half the system because it's so deeply embedded in what we do. I'm going to wait here for the school bus. I'm going to wait here for the red truck. And then I'm going to go. Because nobody's going to stop at the stop sign. Anyway, here we are back at the town. I have no idea what that field to the left of us is. I'm sort of a bit surprised it hasn't been harvested yet. If it's something like sugar beets, there's still a day. No, is there a day to go for sugar beets? It's weird. I don't know. I suppose it could be canola. Okay, school buses. Well, that's why I can't see the propane tanks, because all the way over there. By that time, I can actually see the gas pumps. How am I doing? Diesel's fine. That dumped out. Then we'll go over to the train yard and summon the train. There we go. So, cross the train tracks. Not seeing a train. No barriers. Good. Okay, we'll park this here. And run over here, summon train. 4.2 kilometers, okay, it's a long way from here. So we get to sit and wait, and it usually comes in backwards, don't know why. So, yeah, you can see Grain West silo capacity 500,000. The train has a capacity of 300, so we can take 300 of this. What I'm probably going to do, since shipping everything else, best time is in January. If there's an empty car on the train, once we've started shipping everything, I can always throw the Sugar Beets into the empty car, and that will be the end of it. But for now, it's just going to sit in the silo, and maybe next year we'll sell it. I don't know. I mean, obviously, waiting until January, the price is going to change. Sugar beet cut. November, December, January is quite a precipitous drop. But it is what it is. Let's look at something like sorghum. Yeah, there's quite a big climb there. Soybeans, no. Corn, wheat. Oh, wheat is good in December. I should bring the wheat down. Didn't do that. And the corn is... Oh, corn's June as well. Oh. Oh. Oh, we might not sell the corn until spring as well. Or summer. Is the train here yet? Nope. 1.3 kilometers away, so should be down there somewhere. Still not seeing it. So we need to go and get... Did I say the wheat needs to be sold? Because up until now, I've never sold wheat during at any time. Because we've kept that for chickens. Well, don't have chickens anymore. on until it stops. There we go. Okay. Engine. Doopy-doopy-doo. Somewhere here. There we go. So now we just sit here and wait for the cars to load. This one takes 90. There we go.